So now I'm going to show you how to make a very cost-effective, simple balloon cutter that you wear around your neck. And it allows you to cut balloons fast and easily. All right. In my desk, I have a little bag where I keep these. And what these are is they're letter openers. I've got one here. But the reason I have so many in my bag is because every time I go to a trade show or a health fair or like that, somebody will be giving these away. And I'll ask them, hey, can I have about 5 of those? And they're usually, sure, take them, right? And what they've got is they've got a little razor blade on the inside here, just like that. So what you do is, what I do, the first thing I do is I'll try to take off that logo. And I'm just going to use a little, this is fingernail polish remover, right? Fingernail polish, any kind of fingernail polish remover. Let's see if it works. I don't know if it will. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. But voila, you now have that logo gone. You could do both sides if there's logos on both sides. But now you don't have to have a logo in your presence, right, as a part of your act for something you don't want it to be. If you do have a logo, you can always take an orange Sharpie and color it in, right? You could get stickers, put stickers all on it, get little animal stickers or whatever you want. You can get little balloon animal stickers probably, right? And then this doesn't usually come with a hole here, all right? What I did was I just took a drill and drilled a hole right there. Now, you go to the 99-cent store, you get a colorful shoelace, big thick shoelace, colorful, lots of colors. I just happened to have a gig not too long ago where I had to make a bunch of lanyards. So I have a bunch of lanyards in my desk over there, or in my, not my drawer, but my storage area over there. So I'll just put a lanyard on it, just like that, and I'll hang it around my neck, just like that. So imagine this with some stickers on it hanging around your neck, okay? Now the other thing that I will do is I will sandpaper this, or I'll take a little nail file and I'll just sandpaper the end of this. I might even cut it off just a tiny bit, which you can do, with a pair of scissors or anything really. Just cut off a tiny bit of that point so it's not quite so pointy. There we go. So I'd cut that off and then I'd sandpaper it. I forgot to grab sandpaper, but I would sandpaper that. So now this is what I've got hanging around my neck, right? Just like this. It hangs right here. You don't have to worry about it. And it's always there. So when you are out working a job, say you're working a job and you do a something, I want to do something that will have a long tail. All right. All right. Say I've got a dog tail like this, or say it's a moose or a reindeer or something that has a short tail, and I don't want all of that length. All right. What I'll do is I'll just come down here to the cutter, and you just pull it down, and it cuts it right in half. So I have to tip this up so it's kind of away from my body, and I just pull it down. Now that's open. So what I'll do is twist it where I want it to end, and then it doesn't let go of all the other air. It's stopped right there. I'll tie this in a knot, just like that, and then I just go like that, and I've trimmed it down. So there's no scissors, there's no carrying anything extra. It all happens right there. So now, since it's Easter, I'm going to make a bunny rabbit, okay? And so I give it big ears. I usually put the head through just to lock it off. Short neck, short front legs, and big back legs, just like that. Little cotton tail, and then I put the front legs in the back legs. All right. So what I did was, on purpose, I made a bunny rabbit with the face way too big. Way too big. So what I'll do is I'll stretch this, and if you see, if I stretch it, there becomes a section here that's not inflated, right? Stretch it, and I'll cut it with my cutter. Just like that. And I cut the knot off. And now that's open. And I'll put it right where I want the face to be, like I did before. Let the air out, tie that off, and cut the extra. All right? So in that one quick move, where you just open the balloon, let the air out, tie it off, cut it off, you've shrunk that down to the size that you want. So this is why I love this cutter. It's pretty innocuous. You could get a black one or whatever color shirt you wear and people won't even see it. Or you can color it up and make it clowny, make it fun, right? And but it's that simple, okay? I'm sure you could buy these in a pack of 10 or 20 on Amazon. I'm not going to put the link up there. But this is what they are. They're letter openers. You could go to a stationery store and just buy one. But whenever you're at a trade show, pick these up. I usually pick up as much as I can. I throw them in a bag. They're in my desk. And whenever I want a balloon cutter, I've got one, right? Pretty simple and pretty sweet, but it makes your life so much easier than using scissors on everything. All right, so now that I've got my balloon cutter, I am going to show you something I've been working on, and it's pretty, I don't know, I love it. I can't tell you how excited I am. All right, so what I do is I don't inflate the balloon. I'm just going to put a little bit of air so it has stiffness. All right, not a lot of air. You want a little bit of air. And I don't use the top end. I don't use the end where the nozzle is. All right, I'm using the back end of the balloon. All right, and what I do with my cutter is I'm just going to cut that so that all that length is gone. So that all I have is this little tiny inflated piece of balloon. All right, so watch closely. I have to fold it 2 times in a zigzag. That's 1 time. 2 times in a zigzag. Now what I'm going to do is twist this around just like this. It's kind of hard to do. And then what happens is it turns into a little dog. Isn't that cool? I mean, that's cool. You got to admit that's cool. It's cool. I love him. And he really is that little. He's that little. Now I have been practicing, okay? He's, you know, you don't have to do dogs. You can do kitty cats, or you can do horses, right? You can do a horsey, or I like this one very, very much. It's a monkey. It's a little monkey on a pencil. So stick around for the tutorial and I'll show you how to do it. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so this is a magic trick. This is one of those gel rubberized dogs, right? It's a little tiny rubberized dog. And I will put a link in the thing to buy hundreds of them, right? I like the dog for the magic trick, because realize it is a magic trick, right? It's a magic trick to produce this dog. But I like the dog because it's so clean and it looks exactly like the color of the balloon, looks exactly like the dog. I'll also put a link down below to get these particular balloons because the colors match up beautifully. All right. So when I grabbed that balloon, before I put the air in it, I palmed this in my palm. So this was inside my palm. All right. And then I did the whole cutting thing with the balloon. All right. Now, when I did that, you probably didn't think I was palming anything, right? Because I'm just blowing up a balloon. I'm a balloon guy, right? I think this is a great addition to any show, especially as like a present for a birthday kid. And then you could pull them out and give them away to all the kids if you want as a giveaway, but especially in the magic show for the birthday kids. So anyway, this is nothing but a balloon, and it's just a switch. I'm switching one for the other, okay? So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. It's basically this. Let's see if I can do this. What I'm basically going to do is I'm going to put this in the palm of this hand, of the other hand. I'm using my dominant hand to palm it. So I put this into my weak hand, doesn't matter if you're right or left, but I'm putting it in, and at the same time with these fingers, I'm reaching into the palm of my other hand to grab it. So I'm putting this one in and I'm taking that one out. All right, so I'm messing with this, I put it in, I take it out, and I switch it. So it starts out, right, in the palm of my dominant hand, and it's going to wind up in the fingertips of my other hand. So I act like I'm bending these, right, bend, bend, and I twist it. So in the motion of the twist, I put that into my palm and I pull the other one out. Okay, obviously I don't do that where people see it, but the other thing is they're not looking for it. It's not like a magic trick where they are looking for it. You're a balloon man. You're not a magician, right? So let's try that again. Palm. Talk about the balloon, cut it off, get very excited. I'm very excited. Do the double zigzag. Do the twist like this. Let it wind up in this hand. And even though you saw it, even though I flashed it there, it doesn't matter because they don't know you're doing a magic trick. They are, this is a nice bit. This is a nice bit. Everybody I've done it for, they're you get exactly what you want out of a magic trick. And you've got to give away. So I think this bag of 100, I don't know, it's 14 bucks, something like that. And you don't get 100 dogs, right? You get a mixture of 8 different things. So you're going to wind up with 10 dogs or something. I don't know. So use this for the magic trick. And then if you want to use these for the giveaways, you can use these for the giveaways. All right. But anyway, I think for anybody that's a professional balloon person, that's a great bit. So I'll just do it one more time. Palm that, bring out your balloon, blow it up with a tiny bit of air, tie it off, cut it with your balloon cutter, just so that it goes bang, hold up both pieces to show. Then say, all right, it's something very exciting. I have to do the zigzag. Take your time. Do the zigzag. Get it as right as you want. Do the twist. You're twisting, placing it into your left palm, pulling it out of your right palm with your other hand. Boom. Just like that. Now I'm talking through it and showing you, but if you just do it naturally, again, you're never going to get busted because nobody cares. And then, you know, you've got this in your hand, right? So you just reach and drop that to your pocket. You're reaching out to show your audience. Do you believe it? Can you believe it? And you dump that. Show how little it is. Pet him. He's cute. Give him a name. Hand him out. I don't know. It just tickles me. I just got this like a week ago, and I'm just having so much fun, and I'm going to start using it. I'll do it in my show on Wednesday, and I'm going to video it and make it a part of my, my show original routine. So anyway, lots more coming. Check out my Easter show if you want to share that with everybody. Also, remember, what I'm trying to do, what I'm hoping to do is help you make your business better. Not just improve your skills, but help you to work more. So check out my coaching website. That'll be in the here coming up at the end. And check out my memoir too, my book on the 35 years of purveyor of joy, right? Which means a seller of joy. I sell joy, and that is what we do. This brings me joy. And if it brings me joy, it's going to bring your audience joy too. Absolutely. All right. Have a great day.